Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. Welcome. All right. Hi there. Welcome to Mangomint's Feature Spotlight series, and welcome to today's February release roundup. So today we're going to be doing a special edition of our Feature Spotlight series where I'm going to focus on various different updates that we've recently released in Mangomint over the last few weeks. We do these webinars every few weeks to make sure that you are up to date on all of the latest happening in Mangomint. So today I'm going to jump right in a minute here. I have tons of exciting updates to share with you all today, and I'm going to try to cover the updates in about 20 to 30 minutes. So we'll try to keep it pretty fast for everybody today. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a look at Mangomint's latest updates. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start sharing a slide deck that I have here for you for our first update. Okay, perfect. I'm sharing my screen, and if anybody can't see that, of course, put a message in the chat and feel free to ask any questions in the chat as well, and we'll try to get to those. Any questions that we don't get to have time for today, we'll of course be following up with you one-on-one after today's webinar. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive into our very first update. So we've actually recently released a really big improvement to Mangomint's mobile app experience. So this is really great. Now you can see a full week schedule at a glance on your mobile app calendar. So this is for both of our mobile apps. So whether you're using the iOS app or the Android app, this is available for you now. And I love this improvement because it makes scheduling and viewing your upcoming appointments so much easier, faster, and a lot more convenient. And I also want to note as well that this particular update, we've heard a lot of requests from customers, but specifically we've heard a lot of requests from service providers to be able to see a full week in the mobile calendar, or also front desk members, staff members, things like that. So if you're a manager and you're watching today's webinar, this update in particular, I think it's going to be really important to make sure that you let your entire team know about this update, because it's going to be so helpful for all of your different staff members and your different service providers. As you and your teams, especially, your team is busy running around the salon and spa all day. They're going from appointment to appointment, and they're always relying on their mobile device in many cases throughout the day. So they're jumping in and out of the Mangomint app. They're looking up their upcoming appointments and the schedule. And many salons and spas, they may only have one desktop computer, if any, at the entire space. So it's really important that we're constantly improving our mobile app experience as well. So what I've done here, it's a little bit harder for me to show you in real time on my mobile app on my phone. So I've made a nice little quick recording here just to show you guys what this can actually do and what the new calendar view looks like. So, in addition to, and let me start this. So in addition to seeing a single day or 3 days at a time, as you can see here in this video, now you can choose to see 7 days at once. So in order to see the updated calendar view, you're just going to go in the upper left and tap the mobile calendar filters icon, as you can see here. And then you're just going to go and select that 7-day view, as you just saw there. And so once you select that 7-day view, then you'll be able to easily see the weekly schedule for a specific staff member or a resource as well. You can also look at the schedule for a specific resource for the upcoming 7 days. So I'm kind of just showing you what you can do here in this little video I made. It's really easy to go to the top bar where the dates are, and you can just swipe right or left to jump from week to week and navigate the weeks that way. And then it's also super easy, when you're looking at that 7-day view, you can go in there, and if you want to just tap on an appointment, you'll be able to see all of the appointment details expanded. So again, now I'm showing you, this is kind of looping through again, but just to show you what that 7-day view looks like on mobile. And then we're navigating through there just to give you guys a good example of that. So I really love this update. And again, make sure that everybody in your team is aware of this update. It's going to make your scheduling so much easier, especially when you're using the Mangomint mobile app. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about our next update. And I'm now going to jump into the Mangomint app so we can check out our next update. Okay, so now I'm here in Mangomint, and for this next update we're going to talk about, we are actually going to head over to the email marketing screen to see our next update. So we're here in the calendar view, but let's go ahead and go to email marketing. So I'm just going to go up here, click on more, and then go to the email marketing screen. Okay, so now we're here in the email marketing screen where we can set up all of our different marketing campaigns right here in Mangomint. As you guys are aware, we're constantly making lots of enhancements to our built-in email marketing feature. And we really just want to make it as easy as possible for you guys to spin up marketing campaigns right away, in just a matter of minutes. And part of one way we're supporting that is that we are frequently adding new templates to our library of ready-to-use, professionally designed email templates. So one of our recent updates, and it's a very seasonal update, very timely as we're here on February 13th, is that we have recently added 4 really beautiful new Valentine's Day email templates for all of your different seasonal marketing campaigns for Valentine's Day, things like that. So let me go ahead and show you guys those new templates. So we're going to go ahead and just go over here and click on New Campaign. And then I'm just going to go ahead and let's give it a name here. I'm going to call it something like Valentine's Day Specials. And then I'll just go ahead and put the date that we want to send this. Okay, so I'm just going to add that here. Okay, so there's my campaign name. I can just add a subject line if I want to. Something like that. Obviously, you come up with something a little bit more creative, but just as an example here. And then we'll just go down here. Of course, you would choose who you want to send the campaign to. I highly recommend, using our audience filters that you see here to make this email even more targeted. For now, just in the interest of time, I'm just going to select that we're sending it to all clients, but you could easily go and update those filters as you need to choose a very targeted list. So let's go ahead and click Save and Next. And then now we're here inside our awesome email template library right here. So this is where we have all these different templates available for you. You can see that we have templates for all kinds of different, design aesthetics, whatever kind of matches your brand at your salon or spa. But in order to get the new templates, we're just going to scroll down here. And all of our new templates are right here. So we have 4 new templates for you. We have Floral Fun, Sweethearts, Wild for You, and Feel a Spark. So I'm just going to kind of click into these so you can see them a little bit bigger. I love these templates. I'm just going to go through and show you all of these. There we go. And then let me show you this one. This is the Wild for You template. Really easy to go in and update these as you need to, kind of customize them further. We've given you a really good starting point. So as you can see here, these 4 different email templates, these are really perfect. Maybe you want to send some Valentine's Day campaigns. Maybe you want to send some campaigns about Galentine's Day, which is today, technically. Or if you want to send other related seasonal holiday and, event type campaigns related to Valentine's Day, you can easily use these templates for that. And, I know it is February 13th. So if you are watching right now, or, maybe you're catching this webinar recording on Valentine's Day, I want to, make sure you realize that there is still time to create some Valentine's Day email campaigns. So you can spin these up super quickly. We have so many customers who have already made really great Valentine's Day campaigns, and they're doing it in just a matter of minutes. So don't feel like you're too late. There's still time to, get the word out to your clients. So make sure you're letting your clients know about deals you have going on related to the holiday. Maybe you have some last minute openings that have come up and you want to try to book out the schedule for the rest of the week or the rest of the month. You might have some special events going on, things like that. Letting your clients know about all of these things is going to help you boost sales and use kind of this holiday time to boost your sales and boost your bookings. And as I mentioned before, you can use those email audience filters to send super targeted campaigns as well. If you haven't seen it yet, also check out our Getting Ready for Valentine's Day webinar. We just did a webinar last week with a bunch of strategies and tips to maximize Valentine's Day with Mangomint. So if you want to check that out, go to the Mangomint webinars page and check out that recording. So definitely try out these new templates and let us know if you have any questions on those. Okay, so for our next update, we're going to kind of switch gears a little bit, and I'm actually going to go back to the calendar screen as we talk about this. So for the next update here, we have made the staff selector field searchable. So I'm going to show you a little bit more about what that means and how it works. So this is really great because now, whenever you're editing your appointments, you're editing sales and checkouts, or if you're updating waitlist entries, the staff member selector field is now easily searchable. So let me show you what that means. I'm here on my calendar view for Tuesday, February 13th. I'm going to go ahead and just select an appointment. So let's go ahead and I'm going to click on this appointment. We have Sydney Davis coming in for a Swedish massage. And you can see here on the right side, we have all the different appointment details. I can see there's a note here, can be moved to a different provider if needed. So I'm glad that I saw that note because I do think we actually want to go ahead and move this appointment to a different provider. Let's say we want to reassign this to somebody else, maybe Stella, for example. It looks like she had a cancellation around this time. So maybe we want to move that over to Stella. So what I'm going to do is just click up here in the pencil icon to edit the appointment details. And then what I'm going to do next is just go to the staff selector field. So I'm just going to click here on the staff member's name where it says Jennifer. And then as you can see here on the staff selector, what we see now is that a little search bar has popped up. And so there's no longer a need to scroll through a long list of names. As you can see, we used to just be able to have this would pop up and then you would just scroll through the names. Now there's this nice little field that you can just type and search in. So I'm just going to start typing the name of a staff member. So I'm just going to select, start typing Stella, for example. So as I start typing Stella's name, you can see that Stella instantly pops up here. If I go back, I can search Andre, for example. We can see Andre's name pop up. It's really nice because it doesn't matter if you start typing, the staff member's first name or even their last name. So this is really cool. Even though we don't see their last names shown here, for example, I do know that Harriet Love is her last name. So if I went ahead and searched Love, it will actually go ahead and bring up Harriet anyways, because the system knows that Love is her last name. So this is really nice. Also same for Stella. Her name is Stella Prince. If I go ahead and search Prince, Stella will still pop up here. So that's really cool because, again, you can start typing the first name, last name, or even just any little portion of their name, something like that, RE, that'll bring up Andre. So I really love that. So let me go ahead and just go back to Stella and we're going to select Stella there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and save those changes. That appointment has now moved over to Stella's schedule. And this update is really great. And let me just go again to show you guys. But I love this update, especially if you are watching and you manage a really large team of staff members. So, right here in this example, I only have 4 staff members to choose from, but some of you watching, you might have 20, 30, 40, 50 plus staff members available to choose from. Maybe you have 100 staff members to choose from. You have a really big team. And so this is really nice because you're not going to have to scroll through all the different names. You can just easily go and type that, and that person's, all the matching results will be brought up right away. And so this is not just on the appointment details when you're editing the details here. This will also work when you're editing sales and then also waitlist entries. So if I go up here and I'm just going to click on sales just to show you guys, let's go to this open sale that we have here. I'm just going to click the back. Let's say, for example, that we want to go ahead and update these details. So I'm just going to click on Harriet where it says Harriet for the staff member under the build your own manicure service. I can just go here and just like we looked at before, I can easily go and update this. So maybe I'm searching for Jennifer. I'm just going to start typing the name and right here we can instantly just go ahead and select Jennifer. So that's super easy to do. And then also this will work for your waitlist entries. So if we go back here to the calendar, let's go ahead and open our waitlist just to see what that looks like. I'm going to click on waitlist. And then you can see here that we have one person in our waitlist, Sarah Roberts. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that waitlist entry. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's say I want to update this. Maybe, for example, originally, right now it says she wants a 60-minute massage with anyone. Let's say, for example, that she did call back and she said, I really prefer only to see Jennifer for that massage. So you can easily go and just edit the appointment details there. And then you'll update the waitlist entry details. And then you'll go ahead and just click where it says anyone, and you can go ahead and you can select Jennifer or whoever you want to there. So you could even start typing anyone, for example, as it was before. So super easy to go and just start typing and select the staff member you're looking for. So I think this is really going to save you guys a lot of time, especially those of you who have really big teams. Or it's also really nice, maybe you have a lot of people who have a similar name, things like that. It's much easier just type their exact, their full name, for example. Maybe they have the same first name but different last names. It'll be really easy to find the staff member that you're looking for. All right, let me go ahead and close out of that. So that's a really cool update. We have just a couple more to go through. So our next update is that we've also made it really easy to see who canceled an appointment when you download Excel reports. So let me show you guys how to find that information. So the way you're going to access this information is you're going to head over to the report screen. Let's go ahead and click on reports. And then what you'll do is you'll scroll down. And then we're actually going to go to the business report. So all the way here at the bottom. So we have business reports. All of them are right here. And then now I'm going to go ahead and click on the appointment cancellations report. So let me go ahead and click on that. And then this has brought up our appointment cancellations report. So of course we can see various information about different appointment cancellations here. I'm just going to go ahead and let's say, for example, we want to look at January. So I'm going to generate that. So you can see we have lots of great information about the appointment cancellations, the date the cancellation happened, staff members, when it was canceled, if they have a next appointment, all of that great information is there. But if you want to get additional information, including information about who canceled an appointment, now you can get all of that when you download the Excel report. So we've added information about who canceled the appointment specifically. So all you would do to get that is you'll just go right here, you generate it for the time frame that you want to, and then you would just click download Excel. So I'll just go ahead and click that. And then this is now downloaded to my computer. So I have the report. I'm actually going to jump back into our slide deck just to show you. It's a little bit easier to show you a screenshot of what that looks like. So let me go ahead and go back there. Okay. And so as you can see here, this is just a little screenshot I took of the appointment cancellations report, but this is specifically what the downloaded Excel version looks like. So as you can see here, we have this new column that we've added, and we've added this canceled by column. So this is really nice. This will be, every time you download that Excel report, that column will be there for all of your appointment cancellations. So maybe you want to find out whether a client or a staff member canceled an appointment. You can look here. We see this one, for example, was canceled by a client. But then we have a couple others here, Emily Rose and Aileen Peterson. These ones were canceled by staff members. So, all that information is there for you whenever you need it. So really love that update. Try it out, download the Excel report, and let us know what you think and if you have any questions. All right, so I'm going to jump back into the app now. And we have a couple more updates to go over. So our next update is that I'm going to discuss a recent enhancement that we made to our payroll report. So let me go ahead and go up here, and we're actually going to now go to the payroll screen. So let's click on payroll. So we're here in our payroll screen. And I just want to give a reminder as well, if you're watching this, the payroll report is available to all Mangomint customers, whether or not you're signed up for our payroll processing add-on. So, even if you're not using payroll processing, you can still use all of this payroll reporting that we're going over. So our update here is that now we've made it possible to show all the staff members for a selected time period, regardless of whether they have any compensation data for that time period. So we've given you more control over whether you want to show those staff members who have no compensation data or whether you want to hide those staff members. So in order to access this new setting, we're just going to go here and click on options. So I'm just clicked that. And then what we're going to do is this has now opened up our report settings for the payroll report. And you can see that we have now added this new toggle right here. So this one says include all staff members. So it says show all staff members for the selected time period, regardless of whether they have any compensation data. So as you can see, I opened this up and by default, this is an important detail. By default, this toggle is going to be disabled. So that means, we are automatically going to hide all staff members who had $0 in compensation during that time period you selected. I will say that this is what most of our customers prefer. So they typically prefer to hide those staff members who had no compensation. So we went ahead and made that the default behavior, but we've now given you more control over this as well. So if you would actually prefer to see all staff members, even those who had no compensation, you can easily enable the setting to include all the staff members. So let me just run the report and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So right now we have that includes all the staff members. We have that toggle disabled. So let me close that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and generate a report. Let's say we want to look at the last 2 weeks. I'm just going to generate that. You can see here, we have 4 staff members showing up here. All of these ones are, again, they are ones who actually had compensation data during that time period. But if I go back here and I just go ahead and click include all staff members, then I can just close that. And then I can just So I refreshed that. Now you can see the updated report. And what you guys will notice here is that now, previously we had only 4 different staff members showing, but when I went ahead and changed that setting, now you can see here that we do have 2 additional staff members that are showing who had $0 in compensation data, during that time period. So you can easily go there and kind of toggle that on or off as you need to. Totally up to you what type of data you want to see. So really love that update. And then we do have one more update to share with all of you today. So our last update, and for this one, I'm actually going to go and click on our clients here. So when you're on the client timeline and you're viewing upcoming and past appointments, now you can jump directly from the client timeline to view the appointment details on the calendar. So I'll show you guys what that actually looks like in practice here. So we have our list of clients here. Let's go ahead and select a client. We have Rachel Reese, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and I've opened up the client timeline for Rachel Reese here. We can see all of the different information. We have her timeline. We can even filter that, of course, by appointments, sales, notes, and forms if we want to. Right now, let's just look at her appointments. So we're going to scroll down here on the timeline. You can see all of her upcoming appointments. If we continue to scroll down, you can even see her past appointments as well. And so what we can do here is I'm going to go up here and you can see we have this appointment coming up on February 18th. And so now I'm actually going to hover here and you can see that this is now a link. So I can just hover over here on the appointment on that text, and I can actually click on that. And then when I click on appointment, we're going to be navigated directly to the specific appointment on the calendar screen. So let me show you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead. Let's say I want to jump to that appointment. I'm just going to click here. And now I've jumped right here into the calendar. So you can see I have my calendar. I jumped to that specific date on the calendar. And then this will bring up the appointment details already expanded here in the right-hand panel. So you can see all that information right there. Of course, if I want to go back, I can easily click on Rachel Reese. Let's say I want to open her client timeline again. I can go back here, click on Rachel. I can even go down here. Let's say I have other appointments I want to jump to. So she also has an appointment coming up on February 17th. I can just go here, click appointment, and then again, I'm taken right here. So I can do whatever I need to. This showing a weird status just because this is my demo account. It shows it's completed, but obviously this would be in the future. But it's really nice. You can go here, update the details as you need to. So I love that. You can just go back, open the client timeline, jump here. I jump back to February 18th. So I think this is going to save you guys a lot of time when you're navigating between all the details shown on the client timeline and then jumping over to the calendar and actually being able to quickly update all of the appointment details right here in the calendar screen. So really love that update as well. Let us know if you have any questions about that one. Okay, well, I do want to check. I think we've gone through all of our updates over the last few weeks here. I don't think we have any questions that have come in, but of course, if you guys are watching this later and you think of questions about any of the different features that we talked about today, definitely, let us know. You can start a chat from right within your Mangomint account and talk with our team. And of course, you can also check out our Learning Center. We have a ton of great articles that cover all of the different updates that we've gone over today, as well as all of our other different features. And if you're watching today and you're not using Mangomint yet, go to mangomint.com. You can actually book a personalized demo with a product expert and learn more about all of these updates we talked about today. Okay, everybody. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up today. Thank you so much to everybody who joined today's Feature Spotlight. Like I said, we'll do these special edition of our Feature Spotlight called our release Roundup. We'll do this every few weeks to go over the latest and greatest updates in Mangomint. So definitely stay tuned for our next one. That'll be on our upcoming webinar calendar. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.